Once upon a dream I built a boat, but I had to teach her how to float. Once she learned real well. She had a sail, she had a bell. I rang that bell and raised her sail. I took her out in a full force gale. Then she sank, so I had to swim. I swam into a fish named Jim. Jim said, "Joe, you're mighty brave, but I think you ought to catch that wave." So I caught a wave and surfed ashore to a place I had never been before, where the trees were purple, the grass was blue, the sky was bright, and the folks was too. They took me in, they made me king, a crown, a throne, and everything. They said, "Oh sire, what's your desire?" I said, "Let me sit here by your fire to warm my toes and contemplate just what it is that makes life great." When I was through, I said, "Okay, what can I do to make your day?" They said, "Oh king, we must concede we've got everything we need, and we've just learned to spread it round, so peace and love and joy abound." I said, "What a concept, I must roam so I can tell the folks back home." Sprouted wings and flew away. I just got back the other day, and I told everyone I knew about the purple trees, grass of blue, and happy bright folk that I found. They said, "Man, all this time we thought you'd drown, but now we know you're just insane. 'Cause anyone with half a brain knows that peace and love and joy, they're just ideas, and fear and war, that's the way it is. Yeah, it's always been, and it always will." I said, "Well, in your dream it's that way still, but in mine, I'm building me a boat. And once I've taught her how to float, I'm gonna ring her bell and raise her sail, and take her out in another gale. And maybe I'll get lucky twice and wind up back in paradise." Well, I know that sounds like fantasy, but that's just where I long to be. And maybe it's just in my mind, but someday